Hello everyone, my name is Abdul Aziz Ahwan from Indonesia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, in this video we are going to learn how do we convert from Figma to Flutter using FlutterFlow. So, let's get started. First thing first, I want to say thank you to all of you who have supported me to this channel, and now you can also support me by click super thanks from this video. Alright, so in this video we are going to learn how do we convert from Figma to Flutter using FlutterFlow, and in this video we are going to convert this Figma, which is it's kind of like a e-learning app.
Hey, before we dive into the tutorial, guess what? It's Black Friday season again. The biggest shopping event of the year is back, and Mockplus is having an amazing sale with incredible deals that you don't want to miss. From 1 November to 6 December. Mockplus RP is a super fast online design and prototyping tool that brings web or app ideas to life in minutes. Known for its simplicity, efficiency, and cost-effectiveness, Mockplus offers pre-made templates, real-time collaboration, easy interaction, drag-and-drop interfaces, easy sharing, on-screen feedback, and more. This year, Mockplus offers up to 60% off on all product and pricing plan. Buy 1 year, get 1 extra year free. It's only $5.26 per month per user. Mockplus TT. If you are looking for a professional UI design tool to design and refine high-fidelity interfaces, collaborative works right in your browser, and deliver all details to developer via a single link, Mockplus TT is your perfect match. Mockplus RP versus Mockplus TT. Which one to choose? Here's the comparison. Here's deals detail for Mockplus TT. Spin to win. Everyone gets a free shot. Want even more? Mockplus has you covered. Everyone gets a free shot at spinning the wheel for guaranteed price, including the latest iPhone 16 Pro Max, AirPods 4, Mockplus cash coupon, and free license. No purchase required. Why are you still waiting? Just click link in the description below to claim the Black Friday sale now.
But before we are going further, maybe you don't know what FlutterFlow is. So, FlutterFlow, it's kind of like a platform or service or something like no code platform or not code app that help us to build high quality customized app quickly. Here, as we can see here, build better, launch faster. And honestly, this is kind of like my first time to using this FlutterFlow, so we can learn together in this video. Here, it's kind of like drag and drop, build UI and logic visually, and we can visualize, customize everything. We can also still having ability to code here, to create or to make a custom code here. And we can also connect our app to data with just a few clicks. It supports Firebase, Superbase, and also it supports RESTful API, and so on and so on. Alright, so you can just click link in the description below to try or just sign up in this FlutterFlow. And it's free, so you can just try now and try build something in this FlutterFlow. And in this video I will using FlutterFlow desktop, but basically FlutterFlow can be accessed through our browser. So here it also have desktop app. It support macOS and also Windows. The name is, so let's create blank, and this is the project name, and this kind of like page name, and we can select a theme here, and let's disable Firebase because in this video we just want to learn from basic, because it's kind of like the first experience to using this FlutterFlow. So let's just start building, and yeah, this is the very first when we create FlutterFlow project or Flutter app in FlutterFlow. And yeah, here as we can see, we have app bar, we have a text here, and on the left we have something like widget tree. And in this video, or right now, we just have one page here, which is home page, and inside this home page we have something like widget, but in this we see like a column, app bar, text, and so on and so on. And here we see like a storyboard. Storyboard is kind of like how our app is work from one page to another page, or from one button to intent to other page or other content. So here we can see like a file store, and then app data, and so on here. And here we can also, the benefit of using a FlutterFlow desktop, here we can connect our local device or our simulator or emulator, so we can see this device. We will see this simulator and just plus and then test to see how this app looks like in a simulator. Alright, it's running, and as you can see here, the simulator looks similar with this screen or with this on FlutterFlow. Alright, so as we can see here, in our app, it will have something like greeting or just text widget here, which is, it's kind of like, we can think it's kind of like a row widget, and inside that row we will have a column with two text widget and this button. Alright, here we can see in widget 3, and the first, let's just delete this app bar, and let's see what we have in FlutterFlow. Commonly used element like text, column, row, container, image, and button. Layout element, it's kind of like a widget that can lay out our app, like container, row, column, stack widget, card, and so on. Here we will see like built-in grid view, carousel, expandable wrap, stature view, flippable card, and so on. And this kind of like a base element, text, rich text, and also YouTube player, markdown. And for page element, we have app bar, floating action button, drawer, and drawer. And the from element, we have text field, drop down, checkbox, and so on and so on. So the way how we add a widget to our screen, we can just drag and drop here, look like this, or we can go to widget tree, and here we see like plus button, and we will see when we hovering on that, we can see add a child to this widget. As simple as that. So the first, let's press this plus and we see a row here, and we will see we can think first we need row widget, and inside that row we will have column. Inside that column we will have text, and the first tag widget will be in this one. And then when we press or select the specific widget, we will select properties. On the right side here, we can just change to high channel. And because we will try in this video, the text will be static, but we can see we can set text from dynamic data here, like page parameter, global properties, and also here from Firebase, sample data, and so on and so on. And below that tag we can add another text, and it will be this, look like this. And let's select the column. The default, the column will be center, but we can set it to left, look like this. And we can set main axis alignment to center, look like this. And let's back to the parent, which is a row widget, and we will have something like in FlutterFlow it's built in like icon button, but we can still have ability to create our own, like what we have, something like container, and we will have icon inside that. So let's go to row and set main axis alignment to space between, and it will be look like this. And let's select icon button and then scroll down, and we will have icon properties, and we can select icon from material, font awesome, and also we can have a custom icon, look like this. So because this is my first time to try something like custom icon, let's try. First we need to export this this one, and let's try to export to SVG, and then let's back to FlutterFlow and let's try to upload. It not support SVG, so for now let's using this built-in icon. So let's try this one, and the fill color, let's make it white, and then we will have a border radius here. Set it to be 14, as we can see here. And the icon color will be this one. And all right, look like this. Now as we can see, we have icon button, but we can also change the size here. Button size, it will be 48. And what we have here, how do we add border? How do we add something like drop shadow? Into default, we can set it. All right, so how do we hot reload it? So we can just try this hot reload. All right, and let's try to change the style here, and then we can see here the size is around 24, so it's kind of like headline small, and the font family, it will be Inter, look like this. And the second one, it will be 16 medium, 16. Font weight will be medium, and this will be bold. All right, medium. And the color we can pick from this one and pick here and paste. All right, all right. And next, we will have something like what we say, it's kind of like padding. So here inside the column we can have, let's say 16 and 16, and the bottom it's kind of like, let's say 13. All right, and next we will have something like text fill here, look like this. And now let's back to the column widget, and we will have another row, and inside this row and here we can also change like how the name, so we can set all right, so we can set the name here, let's greeting, and this will be search fill. So inside this row we will have text fill, And the second, we will have icon button again, look like this. Let's select text field here, and we will see like an icon. So let's scroll down, whether we can add icon. So we see here icon properties, and let's try this search, and now we will see search icon, and we need to change hide text to be search now, and we need to change the border radius to be 14. Let's see how do we make something like text field height. All right, we don't see. So here we can add something like item spacing, so to give a little space here between one item to another item. And also this two column, let's say 24. All right, look like this. And now let's change this color to be, this will be 48, and the color will be this one. And the border radius will be 14, and the icon will be something like filter. All right, the next we will create like one banner here. So below this search field, we can press plus, I'm sorry, container, and the container will be 156 for the height. So we make it static here, and for the width, let's set it to be 100% of the width. And next we need to change the border radius to be uniform and set it to 14 as we see on the previous. And we need to change the color to be, how do we, this one and here, right? It works. So next we will have something like so let's break down this layout. So we see text and then image here, but honestly I still don't know how do we set a different style on text in FlutterFlow. So maybe we can make it simple in this video. So first we need to add column, and inside that column we need text. It will be in this one. So change this and duplicate, and then the second will be in this 100 lessons. Look like this, and go to the column, set main axis alignment to be center maybe, and cross axis alignment to be left. And next we need to try export this one to be, it's kind of like for time, export banner image to be PNG. Here inside the container we will have row, here, and it will be inside this row, and row will inside this container. Alright, and inside this row we will have image, and the image will be from assets, from upload file. Here asset, we can, and wait a second to upload our image like this, and let's go to row and select space between here. Alright, it's now almost similar with this design. Look like this, and next we will add something like button. So I think we add another column. Let's try. And this column will have this tag widget, and inside the parent column we will have button here. And now set the button color, look like this, and we will have a border radius. Where is border radius? Here, 14, and we will set the button will be explore more, and let's set the column to be I think here we need to set something like spacing 12, and let's decorate the text. The color is this, and it's medium 16, medium, and this is the color, and the second one is this. So maybe we will try black 30, but I don't know how to make different style in this video, so maybe next video I'll try to change the look like this for now, but maybe we can handle this using a custom code, but for now make it look like this. And next we need to add something like spacing here, maybe this 20. It's affect the other. Maybe in this container. No. Let's try to hot reload. Alright, I think it's similar with this. And let's make it this to be maybe bold. Alright, sounds, it looks awesome. So next let's try this. Let's jump to the another section, which is this. So we can go back to column here and then add a row widget, and inside that row we will have text widget, and it will be popular section, and duplicate, and then the first text will be popular lesson, and then the second one will be button see all, look like this, and go to row and make it space between, and the first text will be semi-pol 16. So here 16, and the color will be in this one. The second one will be blue 14 semi-pol. Like this. So here to make something like action, but for now we don't try that feature. So next jump to this, which is it kind of like horizontal list view. How do we make this? So first we need something like container. So the container will be in this one, back to column, and then container, and this, and inside the container we can set height here, and for the width let's set it to 100%, and we don't need the fill color because it's kind of like just container or the place for the list view. Alright, and inside the container we need something like list view here, and let's back to the column parent. We can make it scrollable. We set it to primary, and then back to list view. We uncheck the primary here, and don't forget to set axis to be horizontal. Alright, and inside the list view, now we will have another container, and this will be this for the width, and set the border radius to be 14. The rectangle will be white. Alright, we will have something like the place for our item. And next, as you can see here, it's kind of like one widget in front of another widget, so we can use stack widget, and FlutterFlow also have this. So here stack widget, and inside that stack widget we will have column widget, and inside the column widget we have image and text and so on and so on. So here we have image, so let's export this image. We need to upload here, and below the image and let's set the image will be what we say here, the width this and the height is this. Alright, and the border radius is around 14, and let's make it center, I think. And again we see a different style here, but now let's make it just one style. It's the size 16 semi-ball, and the color will be in this. Alright, look like this. And next, let's try to hot reload. Alright, next let's jump to the interesting thing. So how do we handle or create this one? So the first is let's go to this column and then add row widget, and inside this row let's add container, and the container will be look like this, and the height let's set it to be similar with this design, look like this. And now let's change the color. And let's set the border radius to be all right. And inside the container we need something widget that can wrap. So inside the container we add wrap widget, and inside this wrap widget we need icon, and the icon will be something like clock, or like this one. And the second widget will be text widget, and then pop in this. All right, and this size will be this and regular, and the icon size will be also 14. So let's make it 16. All right, and let's make it center. So let's go to this wrap, center, and then run center, center, look like this. We have a little distance here. Let's see, 2 spacing here. All right, and then the color will be in this color, icon and text widget. All right, next we will add something like rating. So here, still inside this row, we add another row. It will be icon. The icon will be star, and the second will be text widget. Look like this, and it will be 4.9. And the icon color will be yellow, and the text will be something like gray. So the size is 20, and the text is 14. And let's go to the parent row, make it space between look like this. Let's add icon button, and it will be this. Alright, next we need to move this icon button to be maybe here, and then we need to change the color and the icon color. Alright, look like this. And now the next challenge is how do we create dynamic data, create dummy dynamic data here. So if we are confused, we can just find the documentation here. So here first we need to go to the list view, and here on the top we see generate dynamic children. Let's see, let's give them, but this is dummy, and let's just random data and or sample data here, list of name, and first and last, and confirm, and just save. Alright, and now let's try to run again our app. Alright, so as we can see, it's work. So we have a horizontal list view here, and let's go to this list view here. Don't forget to set item spacing here to add a little spacing between one item to other item. Alright, and here we can also explore more how do we add from the real data such as Firebase. And here next we can just add this navigation, but because this video we will try just one screen, and in FlutterFlow to make nav bar and app bar we need at least 2 pages. I think we can cover how do we add nav bar in FlutterFlow in the next video. Alright, so what we have learned so far, here we have tried to convert from this to this, but I think the similarity is around 90%, because I still don't know how to add a different style on a text, and also the icon still different. I think the next video we will try to cover all of it, but overall it's easy to use. We can just drag and drop, and then we set properties here on with visual here, and yeah, I think it's interesting. So if you are interested to learn to know more about this FlutterFlow, you can just click link in the description below. Thank you so much, and see you again on the next video.